associate of Krishna as well as so he was Visakha Sakhi. And then when Mahaprabhu, actually before that, Sarvam Bhattacharya told that Mahaprabhu, when you go to South India, please do visit and meet Ramananda Rai as well. And after uh, the meeting of Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Rai, they started discussing about the ultimate goal of life. Actually, Mahaprabhu asked the question to Ramananda Rai, saying that what is the ultimate goal of life, isn't it? And interestingly, Ramananda Rai says, "Oh Prabhu, Mahaprabhu, what are you asking?" And eventually, at the end, he says, "I'll tell you whatever you want me to speak from my heart." So basically, you asking question and you are answering as well, right? That's how this discussion happened. And Ramananda Rai said, startingly said that yes, the ultimate goal of life is to follow Varna Ashram Dharma. Our, as per depending upon our Varna and Ashrama, you should follow it, isn't it? And then Mahaprabhu said, this is Bahaya, this is external. Let's go somewhere else, go more deeper. And then Ramananda Rai says that Varna and Ashrama, the highest is giving up the results of activities and should be offered to Krishna. Then Mahaprabhu still says, no, it's still Bahaya. Ara Koya Rai, he says still Bahaya, it's still external. And then Ramananda Rai said that to give up one occupational duties, Sarvadharmam Parityaja Mamekam Saranam Praja, right, and completely surrender to the Lord is the ultimate goal. And then even Mahaprabhu was not completely satisfied. He says, go more deeper. And then Ramananda Rai talks about Jnana Mishra Bhakti, where someone realizes himself as Supreme Brahman and then enjoy the blissful of merging into intelligence. Mahaprabhu says, still Bhaya. Still he was not satisfied. And then he says, Jnana Shunya Bhakti. He says pure devotional service without any touch of speculative, knowledge. Or then Mahaprabhu says, yes, this looks good, but let's go more, isn't it? Let's go more. And then Ramananda Rai says, worshipping the Lord with pure love is the ultimate goal. However, Mahaprabhu again says, let's go more. Though it's very good, let's go more. And then anyway, they went to the highest form of serving the Lord. So what the point is here, the point is in the verse itself says that last line of this verse is Janma Koti Sukriti na labhyate. What is that? So Krishna Bhakti cannot be attained by any other pious activities. It can only be obtained by laulyam. Laulyam is greed. And today we'll discuss about the greed, importantly, what the greed is. And the intense greed to obtain it. That's the only way to attain the highest goal of human life. That is serving the Lord in full love and devotion. When it comes to greed, we'll discuss three gates to hell, isn't it? Three gates leading to hell. What are those? Lust, anger, and greed. So greed, in that it says, it's a way to hell. But here, Rupa Goswami says, greed is the only thing by which you can get devotional service. So what both are greed, isn't it? But in the when Krishna says that the greed is one of the gates leading to hell, he's talking about the material greed. The greed of enjoying sense gratification, enjoying with our sense object and our senses. That the greed, Krishna is saying this is going towards hell. But when Rupa Goswami says the greed The greed is to serve the devotees, to serve the Lord. Right? That is the greed. Rupa Goswami is saying, if we have that greediness towards serving the Lord, then our ultimate goal of life will be fulfilled. We'll achieve it. So, and Krishna saying that give up this greed, but Acharya is saying that have the greed for the intense love towards the Lord. So what happens? One, Lord Krishna, he had the desire, basically in the form of Vishnu when he was there, he had a desire to fight. So he wanted to fulfill the desire of fighting. He has a desire. Just imagine. And he wanted to fulfill the desire. So what happened, we know very well. Chatush Kumar, 4 Kumaras, they cursed Jai Vijay. They cursed Jai Vijay. And then Krishna appeared right away after that, After being cursed, he appeared and said, yes, actually, Jai Vijay, this was my plan, so don't worry. I wanted to have, I wanted to have the desire to fight. And so Krishna's different potency, they arranges these kinds of pastimes, what to do, what not to do. And then the Jai Vijay, they are being cursed. And Jai Vijay, they are supposed to take 3 births. And Krishna want to enjoy fighting with them. So that is the greed Vishnu desired initially. And then Jai Vijay took 3 words, and Krishna, as in different forms, he actually fought with them. Right? And we know very well how Hiranyakashipu was being killed, and Ravana, and then Dantavakra, and those three phases of those lives. And then when Lord Nrsimha is killed, then he was so furious. Blood from his nails, and then he was, so furious that even the Devatas, they could not approach him to pacify him. Even the Devatas, Lord Brahma says to Mother Lakshmi, oh, is your husband, can you please go and pacify him? Now Hiranyakashipu is killed, so it's all done now, so pastime is finished. But Lord Mother Lakshmi says, no, I can't go near him. And then all the Devatas, they approached to Prahlad Maharaj. He says, you are the cause. Actually, because of you only, Lord appeared here. So you should go and pacify him. And Prahlad Maharaj says, yes, no problem. And as Prahlad Maharaj went to Lord Nrsimhadev, Lord Nrsimhadev started, he took him and then put on his lap. And then the reciprocation, what Prahlad Maharaj experienced, the love of Nrsimhadev. And by looking at that, Lord has another desire. So first desire he had was to fight. But there was no one who can give fight to Lord Vishnu. So Jai Vijay came to give some enjoyment, some pleasure for the Krishna. And then because of that, Dev has another desire. As Vatsalya Prema. Vatsalya Prema, he has desire. And also in one of the, I think I've read somewhere where it being described that after this pastime, Lord wanted to become, child, so he took birth as a parent, as a child. So he took birth next as a Lord Rama. And to fulfill the desire of Vatsalya Prema, he appeared as Lord Rama. And in Lord Rama's pastime, Lord Rama was called as Marada Purushottam, and he is completely fixed rules and regulations to follow. That's why devotees, they say, if you want to follow some personalities, follow Lord Ram. If you want to follow someone instructions, follow instructions of Krishna. So don't try to imitate Lord Krishna's pastime, but follow his instructions, what he says in Bhagavad Gita. If you want to follow a personality, follow Lord Ram. Right? And then in the pastime of Lord Ram, he had 2 more desires. So he had lots of, Sakhya rasa. Sakhya rasa also has two part. One Sakhya rasa is in awe reverence, and second in loving relationship. So Lord Ram had so many friends, but they were all respecting him as in awe and reverences. They know, yes, who Lord Rama is as Supreme Personality of Godhead. So still they knew who he is, and when they used to offer obeisances and things. But this Lord Ram, he didn't fulfill this desire of friends who can play along with him. So that desire was still remaining in his heart. So he I don't know, Sakhya Rasa is okay, but I want to enjoy the another part of Sakhya Rasa. So that desire got arose in Lord Rama. And also, second desire is Madhurya Rasa. So Madhurya Rasa also, there are two types of Madhurya Rasa. One is a Parakya and one is Saukya. So Lord Ram has a Saukya Rasa, but he wanted to enjoy Parakya Rasa as well. So these two intense desire has came out from Lord Rama. And to fulfill those two desire, Lord appeared as Lord Krishna. So he fulfilled his Sakhya Rasa, where his friends can play him with him without thinking as he is Lord. He's thinking, though, the friends, they are thinking him as just friend, and then they started playing with him, sometimes jumping in his shoulder and pushing, pulling. And by seeing all these things, even Lord Brahma got bewildered. He says, what? Oh no, I don't think he's Krishna. Because he saw that Madhu Mangal had the buttermilk in his mouth, and he's pushing his fist, and then all the coming out from his, and Krishna is taking it. He says, no, it's not possible. We used to offer the Lord with so many different, getting pujari clean and then all paraphernalia, tulsi leaf, the mantras have been chanted and things like that. But how could he be Lord? No, he cannot be. And that's how Lord Brahma pastimes happened, isn't it? So this is the greed was not being fulfilled in the form of Lord Rama, so he fulfilled in the form of Lord Krishna as a Sakhya Rasa. And then the other one was Madhurya Rasa. So Lord Rama was Eka Pratnivata. So he has just one wife, Mother Sita. But even in the pastime of Krishna, though Srimati Radharani and all the gopis, they expanded, and even these they between the desire of Parakya Rasa, they all became wives of other personalities, other persons, and then Krishna enjoyed those Parakya Rasa. However, in Krishna Lila, there are three desires came out again. So first desire he had as a Lord Nrsimhadev as a Vatsalya Prema. He wanted to enjoy the Vatsalya Prema, so he became as Lord Ram. In Lord Rama, he has two desires. That is Sakhya Rasa in loving and relationship, and then Madhurya Rasa as Parakya. And then in Krishna Lila is being described the three desires being arose in Krishna. And what those are, there's a verse actually in Adi Lila 1.6, even in that verse is being described. I'll read the translation of that Adi Lila. Desiring to understand the glory of Radharani's love, the wonderful qualities in him that she alone releases through her love, and the happiness she feels when she realizes the sweetness of his love, the Supreme Lord Hari, richly endowed with her emotions, appeared from the womb of Sachi Devi as the moon appeared from the ocean. Right? The three desire. What are those? Desiring to understand the glory of Radharani's love. In Krishna's form, he has three desires which are not being fulfilled. The first is to understand the glory of Radharani's love. Right? And the second one is the wonderful qualities in him that she alone releases throughout her love. So the Krishna has the qualities, but how can Krishna know his qualities? But when he saw that Srimati Radharani is releasing his qualities, so he wanted to understand what are my qualities. Sometimes we say, oh, Krishna's lotus feet, lotus feet, lotus feet. isn't it? It's a nectar dropping from Krishna's lotus feet. And that's why Krishna became one child, when he's licking his own uh, 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 thumb, isn't it? So he said, no, the devotee says there's nectar coming out from this my thumb, lotus feet. So let me drink the nectar itself, right? So then third is the happiness he feels when she releases the sweetness of his love. So these are the three desires Krishna wanted to get fulfilled. And that's how Chaitanya Charitamrita explains that these are the three desires. To fulfill the desire, he appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So these are the internal desires. However, I'll read a couple of maybe few verses from Adhyutastakam to see how actually Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. So these are internal uh, regions of Krishna's appearing, and how can we take part in Gaura Leela, that we'll discuss as an external regions. So I'll read those maybe three verses from Adhyutastakam, very beautiful verses glorifying Adhyutacharya. At the same time, it gives a sense of how Mahaprabhu appeared, and we'll discuss from there. He says, Honkar Garjanadi Aho Ratri Sadgunan Ha Krishna Radhika Nath Prarthanadi Bhavanam Dhupa Deepa Kasturi Cha Chandanadi Lepanam Sita Nath Advaita Charana Bhavanam. Roaring like a lion and thundering like a monsoon cloud, he prays day and night. So how Mahaprabhu appeared? There's a sense how Adhyatacharya is praying. He's praying day and night. O Krishna, O Lord of Radhika. He smears the Saligram Sila with the paste of sandalwood and musk and offers arati with incense and lamp. I meditate upon the lotus feet of Sri Adhyatacharya, the Lord of Sita Devi. So here, Adhyatacharya, when he saw the people in the Kali Yuga are getting degraded so much, so much, and so much, and he says, "Oh Mahaprabhu, oh Krishna, oh Krishna, oh Radhikanatha, please appear and deliver this fallen soul. No one else can do." Though Adhyatacharya is Mahavishnu himself, right? But he's saying, "Oh Krishna, please you appear." You appear. And how he was calling it out is being described that he was worshipping Saligram Silas with Tulsi leaf, sandalwood, and musk, and actually with Ganges, and he was actually crying, crying, "Oh Krishna, oh Krishna, oh Krishna, please come, please come, please come." Right. And then the next verse is uh, Gangavari Manohari Tulsiyadi Manjari Krishna Jnana Sada Dhyana Premavari Jharjari Kripabdi Charanaravindha Bhavanam. Here describes how he was worshipping Saligram Shilas. He worships the Saligram Shila with water of the Ganga mixed with attractive tulsi manjaris and leaves. Tears of love instantly flow from his eyes as he constantly meditates upon Krishna's glories. He prays to the Supreme Lord, who is the ocean of mercy, to descend to this world. I meditate upon the lotus feet of Sri Adhyatacharya, the Lord of Sita Devi. So here in this verse, glorifying Adhyatacharya, however, is a glorification of Lord Mahaprabhu, because that's how Mahaprabhu appeared. So he is worshipping the Lord as Sagram Shilas with a Ganges water, Tulsi leaf, and actually crying out day and night. And it's also very important in one of the lecture I was saying, it's been described that, it's been said that the mood of Adhyatacharya to invite the Lord, if we try to invite the same thing, try to pray the Lord, "Oh Lord, "Oh Mahaprabhu, oh Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, please shower mercy to us so that we can expand our congregation, we can expand the preaching process. That will makes a lot of difference." So, and it's kind of understanding that we have no capacity to spread the message. We have literally don't have any capacity to spread the message of Krishna consciousness. And if we in that mood, if we ask to Mahaprabhu, please bless us, please bless me, so that I can take part in your spreading the message of Krishna consciousness, then certainly it's going to have different changes. When we think that I, nothing happens. When we say, "Oh Krishna, please help me, please bless me," it will change. That's why Acharya is, crying continuously. When he was doing Abhishek, actually in the Abhishek water, he also his tears are actually dropping as well. In the same way he was crying, "Oh Krishna, please appear." The people of this Kali Yuga are actually completely degrading. So kindly appear, kindly appear, kindly appear. Help us so that we can actually spread. And also Chaitanya describes that at the time, even the this all the associates, they already appeared before Mahaprabhu appearing. The people, the people, they started saying, "Okay, let them go out from this place." Sri Sri Panta Mayapur Sasi ki jai. Yeah. In the third verse, I'll just go third verse. No, the Acharya says how it is saying. Mohur moh Krishna Krishna Uchchai Swarya Gayatam Ahe Nath Jagatraha Mama Drishti Gocharam Dvibhuja Karuna Nath Diyatam Sudarshanam Sita Nath Advaita Charana Ravinda Bhavanam. That's how is saying. Again and again, he loudly sings the name of Krishna, Krishna, praying to him, "Oh my Lord, deliverer of the universe," Vishwambhara is the name of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. "Please manifest in my vision your exceedingly merciful two-armed form. Please award me the proper vision. I meditate upon the lotus feet of Sri Advaita the Lord of Sita Devi." So, while worshipping Shaligram Silas, he is again and again crying out, "Say, oh Krishna, please appear. By your appearance only, actually this world can be delivered. So kindly appear." Krishna is called as Three Yuga. He is called Three Yuga, but because in the other three yugas, Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, and Dwapar Yuga, who is going to appear? The names are there in the process. But in Kali Yuga, Mahaprabhu appears as Shunnavata, with a hidden, and then the prayer of Advaita. I think it is something the other day as well. Not that he appears in one of Brahma. And also, he said that in Dwapar Krishna appears, and the next Kali Krishna appears. And in another day of another yugas, he appears as Chaitanya Narayana. Chaitanya Narayana gives the love of Chaitanya. But giving the love of God for all of your hour is actually once, one thousand Chaitanya once you get the opportunity. Another day, the Manido was saying, it's very precious that we can use we are here and after just 5 minutes. We can actually just go and see the places, read the places, and see the Bhakti Thakur has, found a place for us so that we can go and see those places, see. Yeah. So, as we discussed about the internal reason of appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the desire, the greed he had to the three forms of Lord Nrsimha, and he eventually led him to appear as Mahaprabhu. And he came here as a form of slave. And we will see how other in the same without how the ritual is one is love. To understand the mood of Srimati Radharani, therefore Lord Gauranga, who is Sri Hari himself, accepted the sentiments of Radha and thus fulfilled his own desires. Who can fulfill his desire? Just imagine, right? No? He himself comes to fulfill his own desire, and he came as a devotee. He The external reason is he came as a devotee to preach the Krishna consciousness, so that the fallen soul in the Kali Yuga take up this path and actually go back to Godhead, isn't it? I mean, we say the version Golokera Premadana Harinama Sankirtana. Right? What we pray to Mahaprabhu, you know, we pray to Mahaprabhu saying that no, uh, very very well known prayer. Uh, Namo Mahavadanyaya. Namo Mahavadanya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gaurativ Se Nama. What who is Namo Mahavadanya? Rupa Goswami is saying, "O Krishna, you are the most munificent incarnation." And then you can say, okay, Mahaprabhu says, no, I'm not incarnation. Because we already say Mahaprabhu, when anyone says Mahaprabhu Krishna, he used to hold his ears. He says, no, I am not Krishna, I am not Vishnu, I am devotee. So by hearing that, by seeing that, Mahaprabhu may say, yes, I am not Mahavadanyaya. Even I am not Krishna. How can you say Krishna? Then he says, yes. How can you be Mahavadanya? Means what? You give up something highest. Mahaprabhu may say, I am a sannyasi. I have a danda and a pot. I don't have anything. I don't have, credit card. I don't have bank balance, nothing. How can I give something to anyone? Then he says, no, you are giving us something which no one can give. Krishna prema pradayate. What are you giving us? Krishna prema, which is the most, uh, the essence of everything. Golokera prema dana, harinama sankirtana. The prema dhana. Dhana means what? Money, isn't it? We say money is dhana. And what he is giving? Prema dhana, harinama sankirtana. By chanting the holy name, what can we achieve? The golokera prema dhana. We are after the money in this material world, but by taking shelter of instruction of Mahaprabhu, by chanting the Harinam, what can we get? Golokera Premadana, the essence of the Goloka. That's why prayer says Krishna Prema Pradayate. You are actually giving us the Krishna Prema, right? And you are non different from him. Krishnaya, Krishna Chaitanya. Though you are Krishna himself, in this form you have taken the name of Krishna Chaitanya, but there's no difference, isn't it? And so we offer our obeisances to you. Right. So there's a very beautiful verse when we pray to Mahaprabhu that Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Padayate. So he has descended here to give us the Krishna Prema. No other incarnation has done it, which Mahaprabhu is giving us. And what it is the reed? How can we get it? Lolium. Lolium apimolium. Nothing else is required, just by the intense greed. And how can we get this greed? The greed can be, we can get the greed by association of the devotees, by discussing, by associating with the like-minded devotees, by seeing that who is on that platform, and by getting their mercy of devotees only, we can achieve the highest goal of human life, right? There are a few more things we'll see. And yeah, there is one more thing I want to read from the book. Is the Biplalambar Tattva. So here I'll read the one section that what Krishna wanted to, what Mahaprabhu's mode is. He says that Krishna says, "What is my beauty? Krishna is extremely beautiful. Madhureka Nilaya Kandarpa Koti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham. His beauty far excels that of crores of Cupid. Krishna is so beautiful. Vrindavana Aprakata Navina Madana. In Vrindavana, he is a transcendental spiritual Cupid, even fresh and ever fresh and new. Whenever you see Krishna, his beauty is newer and newer. He never gets old, or he never grew old, or he never grows old. Krishna asks, "What is my beauty?" But the point is, but how can he understand it? Can you see your own face? You may see the face of someone else, but to see your own face, you need a help of a mirror, right? Then you can see your own face, but that is only a reflection. A mirror reflects and you see the reflection. How can Krishna see his beauty? What kind of mirror is required? Sat Prema Hridaya Darpana. The heart is a mirror. Darpana and Sat Prema Hridaya is the heart of a Premi Bhakta, one who has developed completely pure love. So the heart of such Premi Bhakta is a mirror, and in that mirror, Krishna sees his own form. See, in the heart of a devotee, right now, when a devotee is completely purified, in that mirror, Krishna sees himself, right? But that is not a reflection. In a mirror, you may see the reflection, but in the heart of a prema bhakti, in the mirror of a pure love, Krishna sees himself. In Sanskrit, a reflection is called as pratibimba. Prati is an upasarga, a prefix. There are 21 upasargas. So, prati is one of the 21 upasargas. In English, pratibimba means reflection, but Krishna never sees the pratibimba, Krishna sees the bimba. In other words, he sees himself, not pratibimba, but bimba. That is Sat Prema Darpana. The heart of a Prema Bhakta is such a mirror where Krishna sees himself, and the best mirror in the heart of Srimati Radharani. And Krishna's, that's why, that's another, that's how Krishna appears as a golden mortal avatar, in a golden complexion to understand the mood. And going to external regions, there's a famous verse, as again we know the Krishna Varnamti Sakrishna verse. I'll read the translation only. In the age of Kali, intelligent persons perform congregational chanting to worship the incarnation of Godhead, who constantly sing the name of Krishna. Although his complexion is not blackish, he is Krishna himself. He is accompanied by his associates, servants, weapons, and confidential companies. So what is the weapons is? The weapons of Mridanga, Kartal, Harinama, isn't it? Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. And the other reason is, one we discuss about internal and external reason is to give the Krishna prema to offs. And the only way is by following the instructions of Mahaprabhu. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Eva Kelam. Isn't it? And so this the 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 Kali Yugas, the misfortunes of Kali Yuga can actually become fortunate by chanting the holy name of the Lord, taking shelter of the Lord, isn't it? There is no other way, no other way, and no other way, that Mahaprabhu says as well. Any quick questions, comment, or anyone to share something? We wanted to discuss some past tense, but I think we ran out of time now. Anyway, we will have so much of in the evening, so probably we might have drama as well. Some today, any drama today? Last minute production. Okay. Yes, Prabhu.
I just wanted to say thank you for a wonderful class. That was very inspiring. So I wanted to say thank you.
Oh, thank you, Prabhu, for inspiring me. Okay, so if nothing, then we still got some time. We can discuss some more thing, right? So, so I mean, we'll just go for the few of the pastimes in a few minutes. Like, first of all, is when Krishna, I mean, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he appeared. As soon as he appeared, the whole world is inundated with the Harinam itself, isn't it? So it was an eclipse, and it's an custom that in eclipse actually you should take bathe in the holy rivers, chant the holy name. And so Mahaprabhu took this opportunity to come in this eclipse, and people of Navadvipa they started saying Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, and everyone everywhere actually the sounds of Mahamantra and Hari Bol started everywhere. And Aditacharya and this his all the Parsas they already had appeared before that. What happens is before Krishna's coming, his associate they come and then set out those areas, clean things, purify things, wherever is needed, and then he comes. Even in Krishna Lila also, Krishna says to even Lord Vishnu says to Lord Brahma, just instruct all the everyone. They come to Vrajas, and then I'll appear there. And Lord Brahma, he passes the message. He says, "No, you just go and appear." He didn't appear actually. So that's why Brahma got bewildered with the Brahma Vimohan Leela over there. So when Mahaprabhu grew up, actually in one day, I think Prabhu also discussed the same thing. Other like Mahaprabhu started eating the dirt, the clay pots. He says, and his mother says, Sachi Devi, what is this? I have got some sweet meats to you for you, and then you are eating the clay. He says, no, this is also product of this only. So eating this and this are both are same. Like being oneness with the Lord. Sometimes there's a people's today's world. They say you practice this and this, you will become God. Right? You merge with the Lord and you become God. So that practically never happens, isn't it? This is Mayavad philosophy. And then pastime goes like his mother, he says, no, though you are right that sweet meat as a product of the clay itself, but both are different. Both has different stuffs. You can make a pot out of clay, and that pot can hold water. But if you took clay and put water, you can't bring water in that. So the substance is same, but has different purposes. So sweet meat is different, and the clay is different, right? That's the mother, Hachi Devi. Hey, she instructed to Mahaprabhu. And then there are also beautiful pastimes comes. There are a couple of thieves. They wanted to steal jewelries, and then they took Mahaprabhu. He was child, he was all wearing ornaments, and they took them in the arm, in the shoulder. Say, okay, I'll give you some ride. Mahaprabhu say, okay, no problem. Take me to the Harinam, not an issue. And as soon as they wanted to rob Mahaprabhu, they found that they are actually in front of their house only, right? And even Mahaprabhu expands in all forms, right? Isn't it? Like in the we says Panchatattvam Krishna, Bhakta Rupa Sarupakam, Bhakta Tara Bhaktakyam, Namami Bhakta, Shaktikam. Krishna is actually he's not different from his the features of the devotees, devotional incarnations, devotional manifestation, and pure devotee as well as devotional energy. So he is the one actually is giving us everything. Right? So it's an honor for us to be in the lineage of Mahaprabhu, in the lineage of Srila Prabhupada, who actually giving us the very essence of our life, by which actually we cannot purify our life. Even Shastras, says many places is being described that what should we do, isn't it? Even in the verse of Ajamil pastimes, and Yamraj says, to Yamadutas that never ever go to the person who actually chanted the holy name of the Lord. Never dare ever to think about it, isn't it? Okay, we'll stop here. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, संत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय।